Joining us in the studio today is Chief Economist for CommSec, Craig James. Welcome, Craig.
Thank you very much.
A couple of quick shotgun kind of questions. A Reserve Bank, what's your prediction for us peaking out on rates based on today's information? And when?
Currently the cash rate's 4.5%. We're looking probably 5.5% in 12 months' time. So rates more likely to rise rather than not, and perhaps by as much as 1 percentage point. But yeah, we've got to take this as a month-by-month proposition. Got to look at the global economy. Got to look at what's happening here in Australia, because it's a very patchy situation.
Australian dollar, have we peaked?
Australian dollar, where we're sitting at the moment, it's around about 95 cents. We could get to parity. If it's going to get to parity, it will happen in the next couple of weeks or next couple of months. If it doesn't get there over that period of time, it's probably not going to get there because everything is holding in its favour now. Over 2011, currency is likely to weaken because United States, Europe probably will lift interest rates over the year, stronger economic growth. That's going to reduce some of the attractiveness of Australia.
Best place to put money, property or shares?
Look, I'd be saying 50-50. I'd be saying
no, come on, you've got to back one.
You've got to put some money in. I think it's always the case you're going to find the right property,
right.
So then the right share. Property at the moment, is probably out in front, basically, because we're so much tied to the United States in terms of the share market.
Right. Okay. And if it's in property, best place to put property in Australia?
Close to capital city centres. It's the Gen Y effect, the migrant effect, the demand for city living. That's where the demand is. Just make sure you do the checks in terms of supply and demand.
Hard to predict the future, but about 8 months ago we had you on the show. What's changed in the last 8 to 12 months?
The global financial crisis is over. We're in the recovery process, and now people are worried whether the recovery is going to hold. There's always going to be something that we're going to be worried about, and that's where we are at the moment. But Australia, keep on keeping on, so that's not a problem. But yeah, the focus is still globally, and we have this multi-speed global economy where Asia's performing well, United States and Europe, sort of performing less well.
Final tip from Craig James.
Never forget the fundamentals. The fundamentals are fundamental in when you're doing your research. Supply, demand, when it comes to property, that's what you've got to be focusing on. Do your research in terms of that. Can't go too wrong.